Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my new subscribers, welcome and thank you for subscribing. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified. Let's see who joins me today. I'm only going to be here for an hour. So let's see who joins me. Still working on my poncho. Haven't touched it since yesterday. So let's see if I can get some more rows done. Hopefully I can get it finished. Hey GGP, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on today? You're not working on anything. Okay. How's the weather where you are? Whew, I'm only going to be on for an hour today so I can get some stuff done. Hi, Gigi. I sent you a screenshot of someone saying it was you on it. Yeah, you sent me that, and my friend also sent it to me. Um, I don't even know what that's all about. My friend said that I think she said she was going to report it, but when she went back, it was gone. So I'm hoping that whoever the crook uh, is gone. But thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I think that happened because when I made those pride earrings, I was getting a lot of requests from, I guess, pride Instagram pages, and all of them wanted you to pay to promote your stuff, and I wasn't paying. I pay for enough stuff to run this little business. Are you working on anything tonight? I tell you, if there's a crook out there that's trying to get into your information, they will find a way. I've had Facebook hacked. I guess now Instagram is trying to be hacked too. Let me see. My friend had that happen to her. It takes you. Uh-huh. Yeah, I didn't even click on it. No. Well, you all, hopefully y'all didn't click on it or and my friend. Let me see. I gave up on the poncho. Could not understand it. Oh no, Gigi. I'm making pride Fanny packs with belts. Oh, that's probably really cool. You have to show me those. Are you crocheting them? I want to see those. Now, Gigi, why did you give up? Renee figured it out. She got hers going. So don't read those instructions. That's all I got to say. Because what do you call that pattern? That pattern sucks. I don't know who wrote that pattern. No pattern, yes, crocheted. Okay. Well, let me see when you're finished because I'd like to see those. Those pride earrings that I made definitely would be too heavy for me to wear in my ear. I let my daughter try it on to see. Her earlobes are much better than mine. She says, they're not too heavy. So I'm not going to even worry about it. I'm not going to even put them in my shop. I don't want nobody saying I made some heavy earrings for them. Okay, thank you, Gina. Hey, G. No, I saw Sheila. Hey, Sheila, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Are you working on anything? Let me see the weather here in New Haven, 91 degrees. Woo! Well, all I have to say is warmer now than it was when I went a bazillion years ago in August and it was cold. Uh, I was like, how can it be cold? And I never think of any place being cold in August. But New Haven was cold. Minnesota was cool. And San Diego, although it was in July, but their weather was cool as well. So, but now it's just smoking hot in a lot of the other places, which is very scary. It's not supposed to be over 100 degrees in some of those places, but it is. We've had so much rain that our temperature has stayed cool. Well, I say it's perfect temperature. Working on a corner baby blanket. Oh, you can have that corner. I am praying I can finish off this. Although the corner to corner part of it is done, unfortunately, I have to make it bigger. So I'm just going up, down and around, up, down and around, up, down. I need to get it finished though, but I keep starting new projects. I just don't have the time. I have to make the time though. Time is not my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's the what was it? The book bag that Tina had us all that we all talked her into doing for us. I don't think anybody has even finished it. I have the my bottom part done. I just have to sew in the plastic canvas, and then I can start working myself up. Hey VJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? Hey Valerie, I made my cousin coasters while we were talking this morning. Okay, good for you. I have what pattern is that I use to make this coaster? Now I can't even remember. That's what happens when you crochet so much, you forget how you made stuff. Oh, I think it's just 1, 2, 3 rounds of double crochet increase. Yeah, so it's like 12, 24, 36. And then I made V stitches around, and then I made double V stitches around. So this is like one of my favorite coaster patterns to do. But it's been a minute since I've done that. I'm always crocheting something. Let me see. Oh, there's neighbors in Connecticut. My friend lives in Connecticut, but of course I haven't been there since in 25 years, almost 25 years, because I went, my daughter was 2 when I went, and she'll be 27 this year. And I vaguely even remember it. I do remember it being cold, but I couldn't tell you anything about it because it's been just that long. And we were only there, I think, 2 days, maybe. Oh, thank you, Gina. Let me see. I played yarn chicken with the poncho and lost. Then I started frogging rows, but the edging wouldn't come out right. Went and got another skein of yarn. Now I'm back on track. Okay. I'm originally from Mount Vernon, New York. Okay. Yeah, I try to do the best. I don't like to have stuff on my crochet. I'm good for frogging things. If they don't look right, I just frog them. The pattern that I showed you all yesterday for the hey, okay. Now I called you Diane for the longest. Oh my goodness. And now I can't remember because I called you Diane for the longest. Okay, tell me Divergent again. What's your name? And forgive me because I'm terrible at names. But the pattern that I showed yesterday for that for the slipper, I know why I have not done that pattern. It's got too many steps to it, too much going on, and I don't like it. Hey, Marshall, Crystal, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna write that down. See, I knew you as Diane for a very long time. Okay. So I'm going to stick with the slipper pattern that I like because I want to do the crocodile stitch around it, and I know it works up quite well with that crocodile stitch. I don't like that slipper pattern at all, but I'll put that in my on my community page so you can go to the tutorial for the slipper, although I do my slipper a little bit different from hers because I hate cutting the yarn and starting in another place, so I just slip stitched and got to where I want to go without having to cut my yarn. Let me see. And I'll also add the link for the one, the crocodile stitch by Mikey. He's doing some other pattern, but he gives you the basic information you need to know on how to do the crocodile stitch. And I like that tutorial because I don't even watch the whole thing. I just need to know how to get started on the crocodile stitch itself. So I'll put that in my community thing so that you all can look at that and then you can watch the videos if you want. Let me see. It's okay. I do the same. All right. Thank you so much. Valerie, I can't. I am great. We are in Sunday services on Zoom. My cousin and I had seen each other or talked 45 years. Wow. Last allowed us to talk during introducing you to now talk every day. Oh, that is so cool. You did it, and it's My own fault. Okay. Oh my goodness. 98 degrees felt like 120. Wow. That is smoking hot. Yeah, I went down that rabbit hole. I don't know who told me your name was Diane, but it stuck for a long time. It is 77 degrees here, and it's been pretty much probably, let me see, what did we start at? So it's 77 and it feels like 77. Yeah. Our humidity is 88%. So I think we've been in the 70s probably all week because of the rain. I am under the ACO. Honestly, you can call me anything as long as you remember to call me for dinner. All right. As long as you don't call me something bad, I'm good. Everybody calls me. For a long time, I hated people to call me Glow. I was like, I am not Glow. My name is Gloria. Can we just stick with Gloria? But my cousin insists on calling me Glow, so I just let it go. Some people you just can't change. That's all right. So I have to get caught up with work as always because they start their audits tomorrow, and I'm always hoping I have enough done just in case my name pops up for the audits and all my work is done, at least on whatever they pull up. But I don't know if I'm going to be successful this month because I have tons of stuff on my page that has just been moved out. That's their fault, though. They always have us covering for other folks. Crafter sounds good. Let's see. Hey, Renee, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. Everybody, thumbs up. Let me see. I went to do a before too, but only with permission. But only with permission. Let me see. Okay, Crystal, I don't understand that. I missed something there. Let me see. Who will be fine? I think I'm missing parts of the conversation, or I'm saying stuff. Oh, you're saying I'll be fine at work? Like I said, if I'm not, oh well, life goes on. As I've always said, you can't get blood from a turnip. And when you pile on more work, expect something to be set aside till the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I give up way too much of my personal time for this job. That's why I would say be careful what job you take that says work from home. That's and salary. So that means they can just work you till you die. You ain't getting a penny more for how many hours you put in. Hey, Jeanette, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Gibberish darn phone tried to went to went to Ria instead of Glow. Only with permission. Okay, I get it now. Let me see, I do that to my little sister. She types 400 per minute. Oh my goodness, one error. Good gracious, that girl is a typist for real. Nope, I'm not that good at typing. I probably get good 25 words out of me in a minute. And I think that's good. I don't even think I'm that good anymore, but that's all right. I didn't have to be a great typist, but I had to at least know how to use the computer. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm almost finished with one skein of yarn. So that one skein of yarn almost completed this whole poncho. Completed 3/4 of it. Oh, I know why, because the what do you call them? The homespuns are less yardage. That's what it is. So for this medium weight yarn, because I think these are like 200 and something yards per skein. So this probably only needs 2 skeins of yarn to finish it. We'll see. I will not be playing chicken, VJ. Not at all. I'll put the invite up. I just hope that somebody don't come on lurking. This has not been the week for me. Did I put it in there? Let me see. Oh, VJ says she hasn't heard of Rhea, but she likes that. You feel your mistakes when you type? I do too. I definitely, when it comes to numbers, I have to definitely look when it comes to numbers. Oh, VJ say I'm a coward. I sew my gauge pieces together. I don't understand that, Valerie.
What I'm
Hello.
saying is, when I get finished with my gauges, I sew them together and make blankets.
Oh, really? I don't even
Yeah,
do gauge swatches.
this is my coin purse I made yesterday. Can you see it?
Okay, those are your coasters.
This is the coin purse I made yesterday.
Oh, coin purse.
Yeah.
Let me see. No, I want to
Okay,
see.
look. This is the coaster. Wait, can you see the coaster?
Yeah.
See the
Okay.
coaster?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, this is the coin purse.
Okay, so what's inside of it?
Money. Money.
I'm asking about a lining.
I ain't doing all that. Look, I can't do all that.
You can't do
I
all
can't
that.
do all that. I can't do that. Okay, I did good enough to make the purse.
All
No.
right. Oh, okay.
Now see, wait a minute. See, you got to do this.
What? Oh, those are your swatches?
And I sew them together and make blankets.
Oh my goodness, no. I rarely I don't think I've ever made a swatch. Don't think I have ever made that's one my because I'll start doing something. If it comes out too big, then I'll just frog it. I never pay attention to the gauge and nothing. That's why all my stuff turns out the way it does.
Well,
I
my
just
grandmother told me to do that.
Yeah, you should. Because then you know exactly how it's going to, because if you, and a lot of some patterns may not have that on there, but I don't know where. These people are just,
Like Clover,
huh?
like
Oh,
Clover.
I can't use those. Some reason I don't do well with the flat ones. I do better with the ones that have a
Well,
little
this is
roundness.
all they have.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it's very short.
Oh, so do you like it?
I still have to get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one of those and I'm not going to even try to get used to because I tried. I was like, it's too flat for me. I like something that's round and rolls around in my hand. Oh, Marcel said that's a great idea with the swatches.
She said, "What now?"
That's a great idea with the swatches.
If you had my grandma, you'd be doing scratches. My grandma didn't play that. She said, "You do your scratch."
Ooh, but that's a good thing to do. I want to see, how can I remove this person? Kick from studio.
Yep. I haven't given up on my bucket hat yet.
You haven't? Good.
Nope. I was waiting on this hook to see if I would do better with this hook.
Okay. Let me see. Well, I'm still. But what size is that?
Let me see. It is. Wait a minute. Let me look. It's a five. Five. Five.
And you're
Wait,
gonna
I
use
got.
that. And you're gonna
Can you
use that
see?
for your poncho?
Yeah. No. For the
The
for the
hat.
coasters.
Oh, for the coasters. Oh, okay.
No, I got another. I got the bigger. Um. Yeah. I found a bamboo one that works
Hmm.
better. It's in my
Hmm.
bag, so I'm gonna do it that way.
Okay.
Cause I tried to do the other stuff with this and it didn't work.
Okay.
And that hook I had was way too big.
That what?
The hook I had was too big and I couldn't turn it around in my hand.
Oh, okay. That. Well, hey, Marva, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Hey, Angie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Are you ladies working on anything?
And I'm doing this too. Can you see?
Yeah. What's that?
This is a shawl.
Oh, okay.
The shawl. And this is the blanket.
What kind of blanket is that?
I'm knitting it for a friend of mine.
Oh, but well, I don't know anything about knitting, so don't even
Um,
worry about it.
this is that ombre stuff.
I know, but it looks thick.
Well, that's because it's bunched up.
Okay.
It's to make it bigger, so you
Uh,
bunch it up on the needles.
listen,
And
like
even
I said, I don't know anything about knitting, so don't
when I
even worry
take it off
about it.
the needles and flatten it out, it'll be just right.
Okay.
But see, because there's so many, this is like over 200 stitches right here, and that's why you need the hook. I mean the circular.
Oh, that's right. You put it on that circular thing. Oh,
Yes.
that's why. Okay, I get it.
Yep.
Yeah. I've seen, I know with Tunisian, they have those circular things too. I tell you, Tunisian is too close to knitting for me. I can't be bothered.
And I'm making a blanket with this. Can you
Oh,
see that?
loom?
Yes, I'm knitting a baby blanket right here.
Girl, you got all kinds of stuff going on.
It helps my nerves so I don't kill people. They get on my nerves. They-
Oh, girl, you got a lot of stuff going on.
you
With
know,
all that going on, you don't have time to kill anybody.
that's right.
I thought I had a lot going on. Nope, you taught me.
Yep.
You got a world like learning foreign language. Your brain has a rethink. Okay, what am I doing with this now?
And my niece came downstairs to knit.
Oh my goodness. Hey Lori, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did
Hey.
thumbs up. But boy, you got a lot going on, girl.
I have to do it. I have to keep it going. Plus, I'm reading a free book.
Oh my goodness. That's what I miss most, reading. But I think I'm going to take some time when I'm on my vacation to read a little. Okay. Let me get another skein of yarn. Woohoo. Right
Well, if you
now.
can, get Cicely Tyson's book. It's really good.
Oh, I have to look on Amazon, see if I'm sure it's there.
It is so good.
Yep. I don't know if I think I used to have Miss Jane Pittman, but I'm sure I don't. I'm probably thinking in my head that I
I
did.
had it and I gave it away.
Mm. Hey Consuelo, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And Elizabeth, how are you ladies doing? I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. What are you all working on? I know Consuelo has finished her poncho.
But this is my last project right here. Can you see?
No?
That's my last project.
Well, what is that?
This is another shawl for a sister at church.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
see it though. I don't have enough light on.
It's another shawl.
We're looking at your ceiling again.
Oh, wait a minute.
Put your Cowboys jersey on. I would say boo, but I'm going to leave it alone. How about them Cowgirls?
It's okay. You can boo. It don't hurt my feelings. I got thick skin.
Listen, don't feel bad because
That's okay.
people,
I can
people,
take it.
people talk about my
Yes,
Dolphins the same way. I said, whatever,
You ain't hurt
whatever,
my feelings at
whatever.
all.
I tell you one thing, every team in the league still trying to beat our perfect season. I guarantee that. That's all we have holding on to now. It's been too long since we were in the Super Bowl. And now Coach Shula is gone, but they still pop champagne every year when a team doesn't break that perfect season record. So that's all we have to hold on to. But I'm so happy football season is right around the corner.
It's all right.
I don't know what y'all team doing. Y'all got all that doggone talent and just fall apart at the end. I don't know. Hey,
It's because they they get upset with Jerry Jones.
I can't stand Jerry Jones.
I won't say what I wanna, but I don't like him.
Mm-mm. He is a true good old boy. That's why I don't like him. All of them are the whole doggone league. A bunch of doggone good old boys.
But you
But
know
it,
what he
but
did that made me really mad? When he fired Jimmy Johnson, that made me mad.
yeah, it made a lot of people mad. Let me see. I finished another whip. I can't stand having too many. I finished the summer top in bamboo yarn. Phew. I have bamboo yarn. I have Marcelle says she loves the Cowboys. Marcelle, I don't know about your taste, girl. I just don't know about your taste. So how is the quarterback? Has he recovered? Is he going to be in training camp?
I love them very much.
No, I'm asking you about Dak. Did he recover? Is he in training gonna be in training camp?
He should be.
I felt bad for him.
Yeah, he should be.
I'm always amazed how they bounce back, but they're young. They're young. They can bounce back like that.
I love that.
Hubby called, his GPS wasn't working. I had to get him to his sister's house to fix her dryer plug. She's a single woman, so I loan him out. Yes, I need somebody to loan their husband out to me. I found that the poncho is in multiples of 4 to get the edging to come out right. All right, you all hear that? Our resident mathematician said she found that the poncho is a multiples of 4 to get the edging to come out right. GGP said she gave up on it. I don't know why, but I told her, I said, don't even read those instructions because that's like one of the worst patterns I've seen. There's plenty more, but that one topped it. Even when I read it back, 17 years ago, however long it's been since I did it, it was a crappy pattern. That's why I did it my way. Oh my goodness. You have to do it your way. What are you working on, Renee? Are you still on the thingamajig, the poncho, or did you finish it? Yeah, you.
Oh, I have you on mute because of I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. No, I'm still working on it.
Oh, okay. What row are you on?
Oh gosh, let's see. Let's see.
Well, how many rows are you gonna do?
Well, I have to do it. I told you I have to have coverage if I'm doing. If I keep it, I'm not Twiggy. I need I need coverage. Let's see.
She needs
One, two,
coverage.
three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. But the one that Martha Stewart had on hers was long, wasn't it?
Long? Yeah.
Yeah. See, I have to um I have to make room for the full house
Uh,
because that's going to bring it up.
where's that pattern? Shoot, I don't even see the pattern. Oh, there it is. It's raining again. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, that's really long. Where is it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't know if mine is that long, but it must be because I did 20 rows.
Are you up to 20?
No, I'm not up to 20. I did 20 on my
You did
first
on the
one.
red
My
one?
problem is I got a big butt, so I'm about to make it longer for that there.
Yes. Yeah, she has to cover the back. I have to cover the front.
I had to cover everything. Need to end it on an even row. Okay. That's why I said multiples of 4. So Renee didn't have the problem I had. Okay.
But
I'm glad to find it's the pattern and not me. Yeah, it's the pattern is horrible.
who said that?
VJ.
Oh, okay.
That's why I kept saying it's a 2-point poncho.
The
Just
the
if
best
you know
thing
how
is
to
what
do a 2-point poncho, then go from there.
the best thing is what Lori told me to do, and that was the best thing. I was getting frustrated the other way.
Mm. Sometimes you just gotta. It's raining.
Didn't come here yet. Miss Jeanette said it was thundering and lightning on her side.
Really?
hmm Yeah, so she just came off her live, and it was thundering and lightning.
Well, I'm hoping that doesn't come this way.
And then they sending out emergency notices about conserving energy because of the heat wave. So you don't have to use your washing machine, your microwaves. Try not to.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a strain. That's why I'm praying that we don't have that issue because it's too doggone hot and for them to tell me to conserve the energy. But I have
Hmm.
a gray box on my electrical thing, and I call them brownouts because it'll zap out um, to conserve energy, and
Mm.
everything will go out for a second or two, and then it'll all pop back on again.
Okay.
But it happens, and it doesn't happen like in the winter and in the fall time, but summertime,
Uh,
that's when you get it the most.
I don't know what happened. I was when I was in PA last year. I don't know what happened. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, but it wasn't daylight yet, and all the power went out. The only reason we knew the power went out because of my grandson, because he couldn't work his tablet
Of
or
course.
play his game. So if he wasn't worried about that tablet, we would have never known that power went out because in about 20 or 30 minutes they had it back up. But but only because they hit him out. Get him up, mommy, the power. All right, only him because he was sitting up playing.
Ooh, honey, those children would lose their mind. That's why when we have our hurricanes and stuff, and there's no power, there's no
Mm,
television, there's no radio, and even if you have something, if you don't have enough batteries to keep it going, I can just sit here and crochet, as long as it's cool enough for me.
mm-hmm.
Luckily, the last time that I lost all the power for the 10 days, it was in I want to say it was in October, so it was cool enough, and I can open up the door and the windows and stuff and get a breeze in. But if that had happened like in August,
Mm.
ooh, there wouldn't have been no crocheting
I,
because I
I
wouldn't
forgot
want nothing that hot on me.
I forgot what year it was. And it's first time it happened to me because I know a lot of people when the power would go out, they would have to walk home. And we were at the job, and one of the managers was leaving, so we had a cake for her, and she went to blow the candles out. As soon as she went to blow the candles, that all the power went, everything went. But we're inside, this big store, so they're not saying anything just because they're watching cameras and all that stuff. So if it was hopefully a real emergency, they would have, pushed us out. But because it wasn't, you know, the only thing they were worried about the customers getting out, and then we still had customers in there that were worried about coupons. And I said, if y'all don't get out of here, get out while y'all can get out. We had two ladies, senior ladies, they had to walk down the stairs because they didn't want to leave.
Oh
But
my goodness!
we ended up having to walk home. Uh, you have three bridges. You could go over the Williamsburg, the Brooklyn, and the Manhattan. But the
Mm.
Brooklyn and the Manhattan bridge puts you downtown Brooklyn, so that's where it's the busiest. So I said, well, we should go over the Williamsburg because the people that were with us, some could, be able to take a certain bus, and we would all have a way of getting home from when we got off. Let me tell you, that Williamsburg bridge was the longest bridge, longer than Brooklyn and Manhattan. By the time we crossed over that bridge, what time did we leave? We left the job maybe about 6 o'clock. We didn't get to that. Well, by the time we got over that bridge, it must have been 11 or 12 o'clock because we had to walk all the way down and cross over to get to that bridge. Let me tell you, I was sick as a dog when I got off that bridge.
And how
But
long did that take?
that's what I'm saying. It might for some people they could have did it quicker. I couldn't. I used to be a fast walker. I used to have no problems walking fast. I can't do it anymore.
Mm.
And so it took a little longer. So it took us a good 5 or 6 hours to leave from the job to cross over the bridge. Mind you, we still had
Wow!
to wait for a bus to still get home. And but luckily that night it was it was, I think it was a good temperature. It was cool. And yeah, it was cool. And the moon, you would thought it was daylight when I got home. The moon was right over the house.
Mm,
I mean, sitting right there. I mean, bright yellow, and it was breezy. I said, wow. And I don't normally get a breeze like from the front, from the bedroom. Usually it
mm.
comes from the back. But that night, Charlie, I slept like I don't know what. But the next day was hot. And then what my neighbor had to do, because now your things are in your freezer, she started pulling everything out and pulled out the grill and start barbecuing.
Hmm.
So
That's what I
that the
did
food.
when the power went out. I
Mm-hmm.
started cooking up all of that food instead of letting it go
Mm-hmm.
to waste.
Mm-hmm.
And what I couldn't, I took over to my parents because my parents live on the hospital grid,
Mm-hmm.
so they rarely lose their power.
Oh, okay. See, look, there's another alert coming through.
I
Yeah,
hear.
but even my mother, when she was coming from down south, and just as she got here, I don't think they were here 30 minutes and blackout. And you see, if it's blackout too long, that's when the looting starts.
Yeah.
And believe me, they had a ball that year. I don't know if did they did looting that time too, right? I think the last time, but I remember I think I was working yeah, I probably was like 15, 16 because I was doing a summer job in Kings County Hospital. And people were stealing washing machines, whatever they could get, they were taking TVs, refrigerators, whatever they could get. It was bad.
It was the same way when they had the floods in New Orleans. I'm like, people are dying from this hurricane and these floods, and y'all
Hmm.
out there stealing big old televisions, carrying them out of the stores and stuff. I just never get. I never understand that.
Hmm.
When you were talking about that blackout, I was remember I wanted to say she did a Beyonce because when Beyonce was at that big old stadium in Texas. But what now after they had that power outage when it was cold in Texas, I said that's why she shut down that stadium. Because I didn't know Texas was on their own grid. They have their own
Mm.
electricity going. They're not
Yeah,
powered
they had
by
it
like
bad.
everybody else. They
Yeah.
as Texas say they do everything bigger. I said, well, honey, y'all need to learn how to keep people warm. All them
Mm.
people froze
They
that
had it
little
bad.
when they talked about that little boy froze to death. Oh my God, that broke my heart. I cannot
Mm.
imagine waking up and my baby is dead. Mm-mm. Because
Yeah, that was
you all
very
think
bad.
it's better to do it your way. And then to
Mm.
charge people all that money and they're not even getting any heat or anything, but they still snatching the money out of their accounts. I told my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
I said, whatever you do, if you don't have to do automatic withdrawals on a bill or something, don't do it. Don't have anybody have that much control over your money because whether you have it or not, they're gonna go in there and try to take it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think
Yep.
I was like, these people are
Yeah.
crazy.
Some people
Hey
were
Tina, how
they
are
had
you
it bad.
today?
Mm-hmm. Like it's a breeze. Like today, it's hot, but the sun just went down mostly. But at times the trees were blowing, but it's just blowing hot air.
Circulating that hot air.
Hmm. And might and be, well, you know what? Might be a little cooler outside. The problem is, like I said, you in the house, so the house is retaining all this heat in it. So it could be a little cooler out there. It's
Yeah.
just that here it takes a while for the heat to move.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you went 10 days without power. Whew.
Yep.
Mm.
I was just happy that it wasn't hot.
Well,
So I
oh,
need to
that was
go.
what. That.
I would go over to my mom's because I don't know how long our building where I used to work. I don't know how long they were out of power. It was a few days though. But I would
Mm.
come home, check the house, make sure everything is all right. Go over to my mom's, take a shower, and then I come back home and sleep here
Mhm.
because it was cool enough. But I
Okay.
let my daughter
Okay.
stay with them.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And
And
then what did you do
I would
for
have
lights though?
the screen door open, and all you hear is generators all around. And then I would hear, then I'd hear less, and then one day I was like, wait a minute, I don't hear any generators. Why am I still without power?
Mm-hmm.
I was the only house still without power,
Oh no.
at least that I know of. Because then I looked at to see whose lights were on my street. I
Uh-huh.
think everybody's lights were on, so they had to come out and get me going. And I
Okay.
think that was the same year because I was out of power so long that my refrigerator didn't work. So I had to get somebody to come get the refrigerator working again. That
Mm-hmm.
refrigerator lasted a long time. I just bought a
Mm.
new refrigerator like 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So that refrigerator was in here for 25, oh, yeah, almost 25 years.
Okay. What happened to Valerie?
She froze and then she went out.
Oh, okay.
I figured out,
Okay.
I, I saw that other creeper and I figured out you can do a kick out. So now I know.
Listen.
Oh,
Well, that's
dang.
not, don't even call or mention anything so that it don't come up.
Yep, girl,
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah,
can't
but
take
I'm
it.
telling you that walking home for that day, and in a way we were good that we did go the way that we did because there were so many people going over the Brooklyn and Manhattan Bridge, and what was happening was that the people who were working downtown, they were riding the buses to the bridge because that's the routes start and end. So they would ride it and ride it back around. So by the time those people got over the bridge, there was no room for them on the buses because the people that were downtown already were on the buses. So it was chaotic down there. But I don't know. I made it, but it wasn't an easy thing.
Yeah, I did it, VJ. I was like, I kept saying, how do I do this? So I clicked on the little three dots to see what options I had, and that was one of them. So that's what I did.
Okay. Whew.
I gotta
See,
have peace. This is
this is what I
my
have to
peaceful
do
time.
in the night. Me and the fan. Me and the fan. Joe said, Nay, nay, Lord. Nay, nay, Lord, I feel sorry for you. Nay, nay, Lord. I don't know how you doing it. Nay, nay, Lord. Uh,
Well, I'm just
oh,
hoping, was it last year or the year before when, oh, it had to be the year before when they had all those fires in
mm,
Oregon and what was it, Oregon, California?
uh-huh.
And there was another state. I think there was three states that were had all that fire because that's when OVW. What was that last year? That OVW?
I don't know because I just really started this year. I know that she did. Her house burned down, right?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
last year.
yeah. I'm not really sure because I just started really tapping into all of y'all this year.
Yeah, it had to be last year because I sent her yarn.
Oh,
Yeah, it had to be
okay,
last year.
okay. Because she was in California, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I saw her on another live one day. As a lady I watched that does dumpster diving, and she says I wasn't looking, and she said OBW something. She's like, how you? And I'm like OBW, and then I saw her. Oh, she's on the live too.
I haven't. And I saw her. She popped up with some live craft with me. I think the time was wrong for me,
Hmm.
which is always with her because she's in California.
Hmm. Is she
And I
still in
can't.
California now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's where I sent the yarn to.
Oh, okay. That's like Liz. I have to remember because sometimes I'm looking at the time and I go, Liz is still up, and then I go, oh, Liz is 3 hours behind us.
Hmm.
So for us, it could be 9 o'clock for her, but 12 o'clock here.
Right.
But even when Dana does her live, Dana Joe, sometimes Linda comes up and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. And I'm like, oh, okay, she's probably just getting up, so she taps in and maybe once in a while says hello.
What's her name has been doing early morning lives, but it's probably noontime. Let me see. Yeah, it's got to
Who?
be around noon for her. The crafty, crazy crafty, the crazy poppy. I can't remember the crazy poppy lady. Is
Oh,
that
I
who I
don't know
keep
who
seeing?
that is. I
She
don't
was
know. I
on.
know,
She was
huh?
on here. She was the one that crochets the poppies for the British Army.
Oh, I have to research that. I'm not really sure about
Is it the
that.
crazy poppy lady? I think that's who
Mm-hmm.
popped up. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's either her or no. I think it's Lady Bird. Lady Bird.
Ladybird it was been on some of the lives.
That's who. I think that's who it was.
Uh-huh.
Because she's been
And then
popping up like early in the morning because I'm at work, and I see that.
mm-hmm.
Uh, I say, oh, she's up already. But that's probably like
Mm-hmm.
noon time for them because I
Yeah,
think there's a 6 hour difference.
yeah.
But she
It's
says morning. I don't know.
because like when Ursa does hers, if she comes on at 6:30 here, then it's about 6:37, 8, 9, 10. It's 12 by her, and I think 11 by Linda. And then sometimes sometimes Reggie, my once in a while I catch Reggie, she'll come up maybe like 3:30 or 4:30 in the morning for our time here. But there's another lady that she goes from Dana's live, Coco, and once she leaves Dana's live, then she's on from 1 until I don't know what time in the morning.
Lori, you all were talking about me, or what were y'all saying?
Uh-uh.
I want to know. I want to know. I want to know.
What y'all saying? What y'all saying? Come on, say it to our face. Say it to our face. Mm. Oh,
Oh
so
my
what I
God.
was saying, you ready to say, it's like back then when you did have the power outages, we didn't have cell phones. All you had was the house phone, if you had
Mm-hmm.
that. What?
Mm-hmm.
How did we maneuver? Because it's like now, you don't want to put your cell phone down. You don't want to put your tablet down. And it's like, well, what do I do? Serena has a fit when now she had. I let her use my tablet. But if that tablet is not working, or her phone is not charged. Well, what am I gonna do? I don't have a tablet, man. My Uncle John got my. I'm like, you have plenty of things to play with. So go find something else
Girl,
to do. You
these
have
children,
all.
they have absolutely no creativity. Talk about your,
What
oh, my poncho.
she she does to a certain extent. It's just that you have to get her off of electronic. Once she starts, she gets. Serena is very busy. Serena drives you bonkers because she starts doing things and doing a little more than what she should be doing. But she can occupy her time, but you just have to pull her away from electronics. Now I know now she has Barbie dolls. She has a couple of her mother's Barbie dolls that from when her mother was younger, and she has a few toys. She has a lot of toys here, more than I thought she would have. But she has enough stuff. She has books, coloring books. She has enough stuff here. But I remember back in the day, we used to have the coloring book with the paper dolls inside. Remember, you used
Mhm.
to have to cut out the paper dresses and put them on. Yeah. Hmm.
I think you have to go to like a penny store or something like that to find that stuff anymore. I
I
don't even
don't know
think
who would sell it because it was a big book. It was a coloring book. I don't know who sells those now.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Lori said, oh, maybe it was Kelly's. Uh, and Valerie said her power went off. Her power went
Oh
off.
no. Oh
I don't
no.
know. Well, I
Yeah,
hope
because
you
the
chopped it
weather's
up,
bad.
Lori. Tell them to join in.
Hmm. The weather is bad.
Yeah, I'd
No,
rather.
I was meant to send it to you. I was looking at a man that was talking about the what's the name of the building that collapsed, the
Oh, on
street.
Surfside?
Yeah, but it has no steel beams in the building, so it was more like just cement and wires. And once these wires, he was showing that how on the balconies where the wires were exposed, and once those, he says, once they get rusted, then they start to expand. And once they lose, it's like it's like a rubber band or something. Once they give away, that's it. He said that's what happened. There was no steel. He said there was no steel beams. I don't know how true it is, but he said there was no steel beams in that structure, and that's why it went down the way
Well,
that
when
it
you
did.
look at it, it's the what they call that wire? It's not rhubarb. I don't know why I'm saying rhubarb. Is that wire? Is
I
rhubarb a
don't
wire?
remember, but I
Because
don't
I
know.
saw a guy talking about that that wire when it starts to rust and it starts to expand, and of course
Yeah,
the
yeah,
the cement can't hold that anymore.
yes, yeah. He said
Did
that's what
is it
happened.
rhubarb wire?
I
Anyway,
forgot what he
but
called it.
see, this is the problem. Oh, it's rebar. That's it, rebar.
Rebar. Hmm.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. Rebar, whatever it is. I am not a person that can fix something, but one of the back in 2018, they
Hmm.
had someone to come to assess the building, and the whoever assessed the building told them it was going to cost, I want to say 15 to 18 million dollars to do all the upgrades, and it would cost the people there anywhere between 800,000 to
Hmm.
anyway. They decided that that was way too much. But my thing is, why didn't you get more? I mean, not one person can tell you that. You're supposed to get multiple estimates. Another
Hmm.
estimate may not have been that. See, that's why I don't do those condos, because those assessment fees will kill you. And then the
Hmm.
people will be on like a 15-year payment plan. But that 15 years for the younger ones, how do you get rid of that if you decide you don't want to live there anymore? Are you still stuck with
Hmm.
that fee?
Hmm.
Or do you
Then
pass it on to the person that buys your condo? Hmm.
I don't know. Then what? Then he was saying that one of the tenants was telling her son when she goes to sleep at night, she keeps hearing cracking in the building. And so that wasn't paid, nobody paid attention to that. She said at nighttime she would hear things crack.
Mm-mm.
So,
Well, that guy that told them back in 2018 that the building was fine, he is in hiding now.
mm-mm,
That's right. July
mm-mm,
1st, all landlords in each state can evict their tenants for non-payment of monthly rent. Oh my goodness. There's going to be so many homeless people. So many. I
mm-mm,
think that's gonna bring us into a serious recession.
mm. I was thinking about like I don't know how they're building these buildings because they putting these buildings up all downtown Brooklyn. It's nothing but these skyscrapers. And after I heard that, I was like, I wonder how those buildings are because they're putting them up as
Girl,
quick
I don't
as
want to
they get
get
them
into
up,
nothing. Nothing.
as quick as they can get them up. You used to could go downtown and look around. Now it feels like even when I go in the backyard, it feels like something is hovering over me because
Mm,
they took a house, which I don't think they should have let them do it because this is an old limestone house, and I think those houses should have been protected from from letting people do whatever. But these people gutted out the back of the house, then they built the back up, and they added an extra story on top of the house. So when you
Mm,
go outside, it feels like something just hovering over you because it's not the same height of all the other houses.
mhm.
So, and that was another problem. A lot of times, I know in Harlem people were complaining because they would build things on top of these old buildings, and these buildings would start to collapse because they couldn't take the weight.
Yep.
So that's what they're doing now. They can't find a piece of land. They build up in the sky,
Mhm.
and you just looking up. It's just like there's something. There's always like now I'm sitting here. I used to could look out the window and see the sun go down, and a lot that was there on the corner. They don't put a building up on the corner, so that's all you see is that building now.
I don't know. I'm just a little freaked out about being in tall buildings now.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, all that stuff is built on top of where water used to be,
Right,
and
right.
so they and how tall are those? Was it 12
It
stories?
was 12 stories, I think. I think it was 12.
And every time I look at how that building went down, and then you got that
Hmm.
one part. If I lived in that other part that's survived it,
I would be
girl,
out of there, be jetting.
woo,
And it's sad because you see on some of the balconies where you see the children's bed,
yep,
where you're wondering were those children in the bed, did they, or what happened? Now that young boy, he was lucky because the man was saying that he must have been on one of the top floors. That's how he was able to be saved. So like he just came down with the debris. But anybody that
mm,
was on the bottom,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
And today I heard the death count is up to 16 now.
oh boy. Did they ever
Mhm.
get those fires to go out?
Yeah, they had put out the fires, and then they were building a trench around it, I think they
Uh-huh.
said. Um,
Mm-mm.
I don't know. It's
I
just a
look at the
mess.
news. I can't sit and look at the news. Or there's just so even here, somebody just they beat up a postal worker. He's walking down the street delivering mail, and somebody just came and beat him up. It's it's
Wow.
it's horrible. And sometimes I want to go. Think about maybe going to the city, and I go, I don't want to go on that train. I really
Yeah.
don't. I really don't. And to think that I used to come home, and the store used to close at 10. So at least depending on how quick you could get out, I knew what time the trains would come, but then sometimes I couldn't get that early train, so I have to wait for the next. But I would get to Brooklyn at 11, and then found out that they changed the. No, we get there before 11. They changed they cut out two buses per hour at night. So the bus that I would normally get wasn't coming anymore. So
Mhm.
therefore now I have to wait another half an hour for the next bus. Some nights, and one night it was real cold out there. So where is this bus? So I called this lady that I usually, sometime I meet up with at the next bus stop. And I asked her, well, where are you? She said, I'm waiting for the bus. I said, I'm waiting too, but by myself. I said, it's cold out here. And the bus that we were supposed to get never came. So we had
Mm.
to wait another half an hour. Now that's another hour that you're standing out there, a whole hour at night waiting for this bus. And I got on. I said, oh, I'm not going to argue with him because, I don't know what happened. But I told him, I said, when you get to that bus stop in downtown in front of the store, you better be prepared. I'm letting you know somebody's waiting for you down there. That lady got on. She got on fussing with him. I knew she was going to do it, but you know, you did what you had to do. And then sometimes one night we were waiting because you may not know everybody's name, but there's regular people that ride transportation with you, and we're
Yeah.
all out there waiting. And there was a lady in a wheelchair that was waiting for the same bus. So the bus comes, Now she's in front of the bus, waiting for him to drop down the ramp. These young kids get on the bus, and he closes the door and pulls off.
What?
Yeah, just pulled off. So I had to the other lady, she wrote a letter, and I wrote a letter about it. I don't know about the one in the wheelchair, but now we still got to stand out there again for another half an hour to wait for a bus.
That is crazy.
You know, horrible. And let me tell you what one bus driver did. I was so pissed. The last bus that comes my way is 1:15. After that, the buses run every hour. So I told my manager I have to go. I said because if I don't leave, I'm gonna miss this bus. I don't want to sit out there. So the stop I normally would get off, I said, shoot, I'm not gonna make the bus at this stop. Let me ride down to the next stop. So I went down to the next stop. Now I have to climb the steps to get out the station, and I'm pushing to get to the corner. I get to the corner, my bus is sitting right in front of the bus stop. I'm waving to him like this, wait, wait, wait. You know, he pulled off. And when he pulled off and then he got to me, he did like this. Oh, well,
Whoa.
just like that. Now, he could have stopped because after 10 o'clock, I know when you're getting off the bus, after 10 o'clock, as long as it's a safe place, they can stop. Why couldn't he say, just wait right there? I'll stop and get you. To
Mm,
know that I had to wait another hour after he pulled off for the next bus.
that is so wrong.
Now, if that was my regular bus driver, he would have never, ever done that.
Mm,
Never. Because he would let me on before before he would get to the last stop. So I wouldn't have to stand out there in the cold waiting for the bus to come around. I'm telling you, I was spoiled. When he said, "Ooh, I'm changing my route or my time," I said, "Oh, Lord have mercy." I said, "I'm in trouble now." But I was spoiled for a long time. But yeah,
that's
that's
that.
that's
You
what
know,
they do.
they know people are there. That's their job. Where's the compassion? Where's the
That's
courtesy? Where
those
is
are the new
humanity?
ones. Those are the new drivers that are coming on, not the old time ones.
Mm,
And it happened a couple of it happened. I had another incident down there that happened during the day, and another lady and I was going to a mall in Queens, and before we could barely get on the bus, he slamming the doors to pull off. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you? And then he looks and he goes, that's look at me. He goes, that's what the rails are for. I'm like, what is that's what the rails are for. You don't pull off and somebody is standing in front trying to put their fear in the box and you're gonna pull off and you don't say, you know what, hold on, I'm gonna pull off, just hold on. Say nothing. And that man fussed with us the whole time until I got off that bus. So
that
now every time they do something, to make sure that you get the route number, the time. If you can get their badge, you can get it, but make sure you get the route and the time, and you write it in or you call it in.
My daughter used to take the bus to this little funky school she was going to for a minute, and
Hmm.
she would tell me, "The bus driver just went right past me. They didn't even stop."
Oh,
So she would have to walk down the
see,
road, and there's no sidewalk, so you're just walking on the edge,
ooh,
and it's a three-way highway, and it's early in the morning. Everybody, they're flying by. Honey, they knew Gloria Graham because I would sit there,
mm-mm,
get on that computer, and write up every last one of them. I don't know your name, but I know the time that she was supposed to be picked up.
mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. How you go past somebody that's right there
They do
at,
it.
at the bus stop? You can
They
see the
do it.
person.
They
They
do it.
don't want to
They
stop.
they do it. Mm-hmm. They sure do.
Valley
And
City,
then,
Wisconsin, too. They do it. Hmm.
they do. And then they have it where you have the GPS on the bus where you can see where the buses are going. And it's many a times I'm sitting there looking at the GPS, and I'm going, okay, the bus is supposed to be coming. And then the next thing I go, well, the bus is off route. Where's this bus? Look down again. The bus is all the way down Fulton Street. So that means he detoured. He never came the route that he was supposed to. So he detoured the bus and went to the main street where he was supposed to go and kept going. And that has happened many a times.
Mm.
Many a times. I'm telling you, sometimes I wouldn't get home to 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning from leaving work at 10 o'clock at night. And they don't care how you get home.
Mm-mm.
They don't
Obviously, they
care.
don't.
They don't care.
GGP
Um,
said, "Is that the Liberty Line bus?"
no, that was the regular buses.
That is so wrong.
Regular city bus.
Valerie said, "My friend is a postman. He was driving his truck. He saw his wife was mail carrier is being beaten, and her husband jumped out of his truck and fought the man who was beating his wife. That
Yeah,
is
horrible.
crazy."
And this is what they're doing now. They just walk in, and they you walk by them, they just hit you, take their fist and hit you, or take something to hit you for no reason.
Mm.
For no reason. Somebody got shot at Times Square the other day. I forgot what happened down there, but a man that was visiting, he got in the crossfire.
A Marine?
It wasn't,
A
huh?
Marine. He was a Marine.
Mhm.
Got shot in the back. He was
Mhm.
sitting up on the stretcher, so I'm like, well, I guess
Mhm.
it must not be a spine injury.
Probably not. But you see, that's where we go down there. Like when we go to when we go to the shows, like for ABC, they have ABC has that I know of. They have three buildings. So you have Times Square, you have 66. Um, you have two on 66 for the ABC building. So the old building where they used to do the View, and then you have the new one where the View is now Tamron Hall, Kelly and Ryan. So you could have anybody could have been there on Times Square because we have to be down there early to line up. So it could have been anybody. And then Juniors, they have a Juniors restaurant over there too, which we have gone to occasionally. But you just hold on a second. You just don't know what's going to be.
Yep.
You just don't know what's going to be.
These
Just
people,
gotta
these people,
pray,
these
pray,
people.
and just keep it moving. And try not to look at nobody. You get on the bus, get on the train, put your head down, mind your business.
Yep.
Especially if it's a I shouldn't say a young person. It could be anybody because you don't know who is in what mood when they traveling.
Yep. Let me see. Sharon. Hey, Sharon, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Hey, Lisa, darling, how are you today? Oh, she's working on her border. Lisa Darling's working on her border. Mm-mm.
I don't know about that board. I haven't even read the directions for that, so I don't know.
I listen. I haven't either. I'm gonna keep looking over at mine, and saying, "Now, how did I do that?"
I have to cross that bridge when I get there.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Well, I am 4 rows from even getting to the border, so
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put let me see. Let me put mine over my head and see where it
Lisa
stops.
said she's carrying her 9 millimeter and my fold card. What is a fold card? No, is that fold? I don't know that.
Mm, I don't know what that is either.
Mm.
I was thinking I brought
Oh,
I don't
she's
know
gonna
you
put a
may see
border
it.
on the skirt too.
This color right here. Let
Mm-hmm.
me see it. Let's see which color it is. Hold on. Think it. I think it's either one of these colors, this darker one or this lighter one. I think it's the darker one I bought to do the knapsack. So what I could have done, because there's three colors and the stripe, I
Hmm.
can take one of the balls that I bought for the knapsack and just do a solid of this color because I like when this color starts off because I'm doing like 3 rows.
Yeah.
So I don't want to start the fourth row off with the same matching color. So I'd rather start it off with this color and then let it fade into the other colors. So I said, oh,
Hmm.
I could have used that yarn just to just start that row off.
Oh, so that's a permit to carry card. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Lisa says you have pretty colors.
Thank you.
I love the fall
On be
colors.
on behalf of my daughter, because she brought me this yarn.
I'm getting rid of a whole lot of my purple, but this is
Purple
great.
people eater.
But this is purple to me. The purple isn't purple to me, but the grape is purple to me.
All right.
Although it's purple, but it's not the purple shade that I'm always looking for.
Oh, okay. That's the thing. It's so many different shades of colors.
I know one person, oh, can you make a blue one? I say, okay, what blue?
What shade?
You know, there's
Dark blue, light
multiple
blue,
blues.
aqua,
Mm-hmm.
sky blue.
Aquamarine, teal falls
Mm-hmm.
into either the blue or the green category, whichever
Mm-hmm.
one you want to put it in.
Mm-hmm. Like this color, which is
Navy,
like
light blue, yep.
it looks blue, but actually it's more in the green, the
Mm-hmm.
teal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got of course, you got the pastel blues. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a blue.
Where Lori at? Lori, you hiding from
Lori's
us?
quiet. Maybe she got to cook again today.
Come out, wherever you are.
Let me see. Where's your friend, Gigi? She is not
Don't start.
there.
Don't
Don't
start.
talk that up. Don't talk that up, Lisa. Don't talk it up.
Don't start. Now where VJ? VJ
Uh,
and Miss Tina.
Valerie says she's looking for the color you're wearing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a old pajama shirt, and I ended up painting. I need to repaint it. I ended up painting the front of the shirt. Let me see. I don't know if I could get it. See?
Ah, that's cute.
Thank you.
How'd you paint that?
No, I just took the regular paint and put it on there. I just took regular paint. I need to go over it.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. Was that already on the shirt?
No. I
I'm talking.
painted it on. I put the face and the hair and the bow, but it's cracking now, so
Hmm.
I need to do it
So you're an
over.
artiste, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
Lori says, I'm listening, been cooking again. I said she probably cooking.
Mm-hmm. Lori, you need to be making some meals to stretch a couple of days so you ain't got to cook every day, girl.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I used to call
Stretch
my
that.
ex-husband a what are the people in Pennsylvania? The Amish.
The Amish?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I used to tell him he was part Amish because he went to the store every day.
Oh no. We had a
Right.
lady that
But I
worked with us.
really was really I said you are from the Germans because that's what Germans do because Germans don't have big, at least as far as I can tell, they don't have really big refrigerators like we do in America.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go to the store so they get fresh food like all the time. I could be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm telling you, that's all I ever saw. And when
Mhm.
you move into an apartment in Germany that's never been occupied by an American, you're going to end up with a little refrigerator. So of course we naturally go and get a big one because we're used to freezing everything.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I used to say, you must be part German because you go to the store all the time.
Mhm.
But that's the one thing I can say about him. I could always say, can you stop by the store on your way home?
hmm somebody else here does that too. Recently, before no, but recently yes. But a lady from my job, she used to go every day. Every day when she leave work and she gets off the train, she would stop and get something. Every day. She said her husband liked he didn't like the frozen food. He liked it fresh.
Oh, let me see. Wait a minute, where am I? Oh, I missed the whole. Wait a minute. You were in time. Okay. Valerie, one of my mothers of my church, she is in 90s. Oh my goodness. Renee, like me, when I had my daycare, everything is a project to me. Sabrina says, nice job, Renee. I paint
Thank
also.
you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Let's see.
Sabrina.
Oh,
Yeah.
Valerie says to Valerie says to Lori, do you deliver?
Oh my. Yes, Laurie. Do you deliver?
Oh, Lori said nothing stretches a couple of days with two 6 foot young men.
Oh
Ah, that's
my.
right. They scar. You know, at one time I wanted to be a football mom because I was watching this show and the college students like come down to do like training camp or whatever, and there's a host family that will keep them. So I was watching. I was like, oh, I'd like to do that. Then I saw all that food that lady was cooking. I was like, nope, no sir, don't want to do that.
Mm-mm.
I cannot feed them big boys like
Mm,
that. Mm-mm.
mm, mm. That's a lot.
Oh,
A
Ballard
lot. You
said her
know,
cousin in Mississippi. I guess they have small refrigerators. Sabrina says they do have small refrigerators and small stoves. Yeah.
wow.
Hey, Angela, how are you today?
Mm,
Thank you for
mm.
joining me.
What?
Gloria, I'm still here. I had to do my workout. Hello, everyone in the chat. Girl, do your workout. I wish I had
Who,
energy to do the
who's
workout.
doing a workout?
Jeanette.
You go ahead, girl.
Sabrina said, I loved over in Germany for 5 years. It was all right for me. I like Southern Germany better than I like Northern Germany.
It
Let me
was
see.
busier.
I ordered food, Amazon Prime food last night. Yeah, you said that. Oh, you
What was
lived. Oh, so
different?
you meant you lived in Germany for 5 years. Yeah, I did 2 years. No, I did 3 years, and then I did 2 years. So I had 5 years over there too.
Mm,
It's a different. It's definitely different from America.
Slow pace.
Um, um, I don't know. I can't just say if it's slow paced or not because it's a different country. So
Uh huh.
it's different. It's just different. They have
Oh, okay.
like something unless I think unless you in certain parts of America, like here, they have stores where you can get meat, butcher meat and stuff like that, but they have everything else. Over there they have actual butcher shops, which I found was fascinating.
Well, you have butcher shops here
Yeah, I'm saying in certain, like
in
in
certain
Florida,
places.
I don't
Oh,
see butcher
okay.
shops.
Oh, okay.
You
Gotcha.
see
Gotcha. Gotcha.
stores where you can go get food, cut up
Okay.
for you, but there's no per
Uh-huh.
se butcher shop.
Well, okay. Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
they're they when I the first time I was in Germany, that was the first time that I saw when you go into their stores, if
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a bag, you have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was I think my first tour was when they had started doing the Save the Earth thing, so everybody got reusable um, bags and stuff.
Uh huh.
But and then that was the first time I ever went to a store that had groceries and food and clothing in it. Now
Oh
that's
wow.
commonplace here in America, but back
Wow.
then it wasn't like that. You had a grocery store and you had a store when you bought your clothes. You didn't go into Winn Dixie to buy clothes. You went to Winn Dixie to buy food.
Ah,
Period.
we we had a place here called I'm dating myself, called Discount City. Discount City, you could go in. They had a grocery area. They had clothing area. You could buy almost anything. It was Discount City, and then there was a place called TSS.
Mm.
So the grocery store would be on this side, and whatever store you want to go, and go grocery, clothing, all of it was built into one. But now the TSS one is a big movie theater now. But yeah, we used to do one-stop shopping.
Child, Lori doing beef stroganoff, gone girl, and a salad.
Like 3 in the morning.
Oh, Lisa Darling said she was his football mom and still is. Oh, you
Well, what's
go,
your
girl. You must
address,
like to
Lori?
cook.
Hey.
Let me see. Valerie said, I ate more food than everyone. I would eat 6 eggs. Ooh, a quarter
What?
orange juice, 6 pieces of bacon, and 6 pancakes for breakfast. Girl, no. And
Mm-mm.
bakeries with flies.
Mm-mm.
Yes, the flies, girl. They ain't have any problem with the flies. I'm telling you, Germany was such a we are. You cannot go in any place in America and have flies. They will shut you down. They have the inspectors coming around. Nope, you cannot be in here
Mm-hmm.
with all these flies. We have a guy that
Mm-hmm.
does what is it called? Dirty Dining. His show is called
Okay.
Dirty Dining. And every Thursday, like tonight is his night, and he'll go to all these different places that because he looks at the inspectors list, and he'll go to the places in the area and ask them about
Mm.
their reports.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the Chinese places get shut down, and they are so nasty. I'm like, to think people go there and eat, and they have food, they have raw meat and stuff sitting on the floor, flies flying all
Oh
around,
no.
and they have the huge bags of rice and stuff is on that. And I'm like, how
Oh
can y'all
no.
y'all don't have any problems feeding people this stuff? Because they're not gonna throw it out because it costs too much money to throw it out.
Mm.
Let me
Yes,
see.
don't talk about
Just
Chinese food because
try
I'm
doing my nails right. It looks
very
busted. They
very
call
disappointed.
me Mama Coach. All right.
Huh?
She said they call her Mama Coach.
Oh,
And
okay.
they will, let me see. Here they will they'll be getting rid of the plastic bags. Yeah, they're all trying to do that. Let me see. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah, Lisa Darling said, yeah, that's a lot of breakfast. It is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to remember because it's been so long since I was in Germany. Yeah. They have a little I think if you really know the language, then you're out more. But I knew enough to get around. I like their food. Most of the food that I had there, I like.
Mm-hmm.
But I would go to other restaurants too.
So what was the
Another
main?
thing about Germany is that, like I said, they don't like in America. If two people come into a restaurant, they'll sit you. They don't care where you sit, and they'll just sit you at a table. In Germany, you can sit at a table with anybody. They don't do that stuff.
Mm.
And the one thing I do like that their prices in restaurants, the tip is included, so you don't have to tip the people. It's all that's included.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the things I did like.
So so what was
And they
a
let their
main?
dogs come into the restaurant. That I didn't like. Ew.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh no.
I went to Korea and ate the unedible. No, I'm not. No, no, no. I'm not playing around with that. Hey Dana, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Hope you did a thumbs up when you came in.
Mm-mm.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. What was a main dish that was there?
We're in Germany.
That they would eat. What was something that was
Schnitzels.
popular?
Schnitzels.
Oh, okay.
Schnitzels. I think schnitzel is the most popular thing, I think, in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
You
Your
didn't
little
say
friend.
what? No, you don't have to say what because I don't even want to know what it is. But schnitzels, pomfrits, which is French fries,
Mm-hmm.
and their cabbage.
Oh, I love cabbage.
And then they have brochen, which is nothing but piece of hard bread.
Mm. Mm.
Um, yeah, but they're high in pork, and they have huge ham hocks. If you like ham hocks, they have huge ham hocks. They
Get
have
out
big
of here.
boars. They have boars over there. They don't have pigs. They got boars over there.
Wow.
Um,
That's where Boris Kojo is from.
yeah. Let me see. Is that like sausage? Is what like sausage? Let me see.
Go. Hold on.
Oh, she said pomfrets. Yes, I got my fill. That before I went to Germany, um, I think a lady that I used to work with at Burger King, she used to eat her fries with mayonnaise, and I started doing that. And when I went to Germany, that's what the Germans do. They eat their
Fries
French
with
fries with mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Mm.
Let me see.
Your little amiga is awake.
It all had four legs or slide. Sabrina, what you talking about? Mm, that is called community seating. We have a restaurant here that is selling that concept as high end and chic. Really? Well, it's ordinary in Germany. Yes, Dana Schnitzel. Yep. Um, I hit a button and locked my phone. Oh my goodness. No, Sabrina, no, 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 no,
What happened?
no.
Oh gosh,
Uh-uh.
wait, 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 wait.
Mm-mm. No, I will not be having that meal. No, thank you. Laura had a great time with us last night talking about delicious food. Yes, I do. Now, mayo and fries. Yes, that is like my thing.
Mm, mm, mm.
No,
That's like
try it
some
one day.
places put
Try it
gravy
one
over
day.
your fries.
Try it.
Or
Well, you gotta like me.
I'll try it if you try a banana sandwich.
Oh, I've had banana sandwiches before.
Oh, okay. Because some people look at you and they go, "Ew."
No, this girls that we used to like be out and spend the weekend with their mom, because she had like, I want to say she had 10 children and only one
Mhm.
was a boy and all the rest of them were girls. And
Mhm.
that was something they used to do: onion sandwiches, banana
Mm.
sandwiches. What else did they use? They used to do all kinds of weird stuff.
Mm. See, on the weekend we would do banana sandwiches, uh, um, franks and beans, something simple, you know.
Hmm.
Even if it's just bologna sandwich. I used to like the bologna with the olives in it. I don't know
Oh,
about now.
my daddy, I think that's what my daddy liked too.
Hmm. I haven't had it for a while, so I don't know if I would eat it now. But
I know I wouldn't eat it now. I
hmm
don't even think I've seen it in a long time.
hmm
Hmm.
now I like the olives by themselves, and then
Sabrina says I like tomato and lettuce sandwiches.
okay, I can see
So no
that.
BLT for you, huh? You can do without the bacon part of it.
I can
Um,
see that.
let me say, don't go there again. You see, I just kept on listening. I could not.
Mm-mm.
It was funny. Child, we used to eat wish sandwiches. We wish we had a sandwich.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my goodness. Let's see, Jeanette, there's a plenty of people that's had them wish sandwiches too.
Mm mm.
Yeah, Lisa said you can't knock it until you try it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
Okay. Well, you know what? I guess you can't. I can't say because when I go to McDonald's, I get the ranch sauce, and I like dipping the fries in the ranch sauce. So it would
See,
be the yeah.
see,
Mhm.
that's right.
Mhm.
That's what I
Yeah.
do with chicken too. Is get ranch dressing and dip it in the ranch dressing. I
Okay.
don't. I don't care too much for the blue cheese and chicken. but I do like me some ranch dressing with my chicken.
Okay. All right.
Too much.
Mm-mm. You
That's
know
why
who
I
I
can't.
saw? Huh?
That's why I can't lose weight.
Understand.
Oh,
Once,
Lisa
once,
Darling said banana sandwich with peanut butter spread. Mm-mm.
that would be good too.
Yep.
That would be good too. Hmm.
Let me see. My mother-in-law had romance sandwiches, two pieces of bread hugging in the heck out of each other. Oh my goodness. That I haven't heard that one. I like thick crinkle fries. Oh, me too, girl. Not the tartar sauce, but I love me some crinkle fries. That was one of the things that I didn't care about the games and stuff when I was in high school, but I cared that they had crinkle fries. That's all I wanted was some fried crinkle fries. And when I buy French fries, I buy crinkle fries because that's what I like. And now that I
I
have my fabulous air
like.
dryer, me and the crinkle
Mhm.
fries gonna really get to know each other.
I like the Nathan fries. That's the ones I like.
Mason fries.
Nathan's French fries by Nathan. You know, from
Oh,
Coney Island,
Nathan.
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 Hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
What's
I
good
love
about
them.
Nathan's fries?
I do. I love them. I like those better than anything else. I mean, I will eat other fries, but I prefer those.
Let me see. I think let me see. My mom. Okay. My mom would say, "Open your mouth, air sandwich coming to you." Jeanette said we had government cheese and made us some awesome grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm sure the girls that we used to go visit, they probably had that too, but I can't remember if they.
We
All I
did. We
remember
had
is
them big lots.
those onion sandwiches that they used to make.
That I never had.
It was amazing having you there. Let me see. Home daycare children. Yeah, everybody talk about. I've heard lots of people talk about that government cheese. My sister
Hmm.
bought when they had when in the height of the pandemic, um, I think a lot of the churches got all of this food donated to them for people, and she would bring over all kinds of stuff. She brought over these big. I think they were like 3 or 5 pound bags of fajita chicken fajita stuff.
Mm. Wait.
What's your blanket?
Yeah, but the wrong way.
Yeah, it's upside down. I don't know what it
Hold
says.
on, hold on.
Oh, Wonder Bread. I haven't had Wonder Bread in years.
Mm. Wait, it's up.
Is that the jam thing?
It looks like it with the bunny.
Yeah, isn't that LeBron? Yeah, that's
Hmm.
Space Jam. I think it's still
Hmm.
called Space Jam.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
they
there you
got
go.
blankets for kids. Girl, let me tell
Mhm.
you, Disney know how to make money, or whoever Pixar, somebody, whoever made that.
They call it when they make it, they call my son's name. John. John. Now he took Serena out yesterday. Both him and Serena had the same Nike shorts on with the Nike shirt. And she come home with all of this stuff. I said, "Oh my goodness, new Barbie, some little troll doll, some other little baby doll, and a whole bunch of stuff she came home with." And let me show you. And this,
Ooh, makeup time.
mm-hmm.
That's thing that powdered milk for cornbread. Ooh, powdered milk for cornbread. I think my sister gave me. No, she gave me. Was it powdered potatoes or something? My sister would get all kinds of stuff from these churches and say, "You want this? You want that?" I'm like, "It's just me and my daughter. We don't need all that stuff. Plus, we're not give that to somebody else." But she would go over there and go get the stuff. The she brought. Let me see pineapples, a whole thing of I don't even like pineapples, fresh pineapple.
No,
She brought me some, and then my friend brought me some because her church got all this stuff too. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these pineapples. Matter of fact, I don't
Freeze
even know
them
what I'm gonna
and
do with that pineapple.
freeze them. Make some drinks out of them.
But I don't like pineapple like that. And I
No,
don't
oh, okay.
and I don't like it fresh because it makes my lips itch. I get that little tingling feeling, so I don't mess with
Oh,
pineapple like that.
it makes the inside of my mouth raw. Like you get them ridges.
Ooh, mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
My mama said if you don't, what was it? My mama said if you don't be quiet, she was going to give us her famous knuckle sandwich.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That you
Ooh,
either this or this.
that's my church
Backhand slap.
history. Um, 2 Sundays a month. Um, no banana algae. They will put me in a, oh my goodness. Yeah, but now I don't think they do it anymore. But I know I go past um I think it's a Jewish synagogue and they always have a sign out there when I go
Mm-hmm.
to the dentist and when I'm coming back I see that Jewish synagogue. I think it's a Jewish synagogue that they give away free food to. Well, if they're gonna start booting people out, well, they have to first of all they have to go to court to evict anybody. So these people got a little reprieve time. They just can't put them out tomorrow. Pineapple is coughs. Mm-mm. No, I have enough mangoes now. I freeze the mangoes, so I'll be able to make mango smoothies. And I try to buy strawberries when they're in season, when they're cheap, and I freeze
Mm-hmm.
them too.
Oh, okay.
Better to
Serena
freeze
got
your
these
own
too.
than to have to go and buy it.
Serena likes the strawberries. She'll eat the mangoes, apples, oranges. So I'll ship her over to you. Mm-hmm.
You better stop saying that. You know you're gonna miss her.
Mm-mm. No, I don't think I will be because I think I'm gonna have to go back with her and her and hang with her and her mama for a while. Mm-mm.
You're gonna have to detach it from the umbilical cord.
Well, um, her mother needs somebody to watch her so she can still work.
Oh,
Hmm. So I don't know. We'll see.
mm-mm.
Say what? Hmm.
She'll be in school this year, right?
She was when the pandemic started. She was in pre-K. So so she should be going into regular kindergarten now.
Yeah,
Yeah, she said she's a big girl.
that's right. She's a big girl.
Mhm. Okay, no problem. You know who I saw one night coming home on the train, I'm sitting with one of my coworkers, and I'm getting ready to get off. Oh gosh, now her name. What's her name? Oh gosh, Carla from the Chew. What's her last name?
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Carla.
I
I'm
had her
gonna
name
call
in
her
my head.
Carla Thomas. What is
But anyway,
Carla's last name?
I can't think of it right now. But she was sitting on the train next to us, and she ended up getting off the same stop that I got off. Her and her girlfriend. Let me tell you, she can move. At one day, she was on somebody's show, and she says, "Listen, all those people that I have run into in the airport and in the train stations, I apologize because when she gets in there and she's trying to get to that train and that plane and pull that luggage, she said, because she moves fast. And she said, I'll be running people over. I said, mm-hmm. But when she got off that train today, I saw her. I mean, they jetted. They really jetted. She can move. She's very energetic.
Yeah,
Cause
she is.
we're going to see when the Chew was at ABC. We used to go see it.
I love the Chew. I was so mad that Mario messed it all up.
Mm. I haven't heard anything about him. You notice
I
that?
haven't either. I haven't either.
But the rest of them still get together because sometimes they come up on. Sometimes they do a live feed, maybe on YouTube. The three of
Yeah,
them.
because I follow her on Instagram.
Right, right. She does a. I was kind of looking at her last night where she had somebody doing her hair, and they were going into makeup for the show. Um, but yeah, she's good. She's nice.
Yeah,
Very energetic.
yeah, she's
And
got.
then you
She
remember?
has. I when she was on Top Chef
Uh
and
huh.
she didn't win. I was so mad because I was really pulling for her. I was hoping she would win
Oh.
because she cooked straight from her heart.
Mhm. Mhm.
I made
Mhm.
one of her cakes. It was a caramel cake.
Uh huh.
And the reason I made it because I was so fascinated about how she did it because I've never seen anybody put a cake in a cold oven.
Mm.
And that's how you make that cake. You put it in a cold oven and it cooks. And then after that, you pour this delicious caramel all over it. Oh my goodness.
What?
It is
I have to look
rich.
that up.
Yeah, look it up.
Mhm.
But that's I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that. I like
Mhm.
to try things different, but I don't
Mhm.
say like to cook. I just like to try things out.
Okay. Okay.
I'll try a recipe here and there, but I'm not the when my daughter's around, yes, can you cook me something? Do that, cook it, girl.
I don't cook that much anymore.
Carla she used to be on the Chew, but we can't
Mhm.
remember her last name. I'm calling her Carla Thomas, but I
And
don't
I
think
was
that's her
watching her
last name.
last night, and Carla Hall, that's her name.
Hall, that's right, Carla Hall.
Mhm. Mhm.
Speaking about the boots,
She's just down to earth. That's bottom line.
yeah,
Just down to earth. Yeah.
her and Simon. Oh, I haven't seen the
Mhm.
other guy in a long time. What was the other guy's name?
Oh, I know the slim one. I can't think of
Yeah,
his name right now. Yeah, but they made a good team.
they
They were
did.
all a good team.
And I always
Mhm.
thought Mario was like the sloppiest cook on the whole show.
Mm.
He just made such a mess.
Mm. But the thing is that when you go to those shows, you would think they were doing a lot of cooking, but a lot of that food is already prepped,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, and set up for them. So all they do is switch out, pans or switch this and keep it
Hmm.
moving. That's it.
Hmm.
Mm.
I used to follow Big Daddy. I loved his food. I loved his food because it had flavor, and he
Big
used
Daddy
jalapeno peppers. He used stuff that I would go and eat.
from YouTube.
No, no, he was another one that was on. He wasn't on Top Chef. He was on um
Was it a Cajun cook?
no, 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 no. He was
Oh.
on the show called the Food Network's Next Star or something like that. I forgot what the show. I don't
Mhm.
even know if they do that anymore. Probably because I don't watch the Food Network, so I don't know.
No, I don't
But
think they do.
he had won whatever episode it
You
was.
talking
He
about the
won.
bald-headed guy?
Yes,
Oh God.
Aaron Cargo,
Yeah.
the Cargo,
Yeah.
Cargo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved his. Oh my goodness, I would just
Yeah.
salivate when he would cook. So here I am trying to make something that he had made. I'm like, man, how did my friend says, girl, don't you know they edit and cut? Now that I do YouTube and have to edit videos, now I see what I was like, but
Mhm.
it looks so seamless. Like, yeah, he cut it up and he
Mhm.
did this and that. I'm like, man, it's taking me 2 hours to do this, and you did this in a half an
Mhm.
hour.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's what they really do. Yeah, because we will watch them sometimes. Set up and get everything together. Even like when Rachel would be on the View for the football.
Uh-huh.
All that stuff is prepped. Even with, oh my God, we went to Wendy Williams. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry in here. What is with this food? All you smell is food. They were cooking, prepping for the show.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that food smells so good. And don't go to Dr. Oz on an empty stomach either, because sometimes he have the food episode with his daughter, or sometimes he'll have just guests like a Martha Stewart or whoever on there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't go on an empty stomach, because you be smelling food for days and looking at food and we're like, can we get some of that, man? Some chicken wings or something? One time we were there, the young lady, what is her name? Janika, she just had a baby. And they were making food and she came to outside to, let us taste what they were making. But you don't normally get that. Once in a
Mm.
while, if you sit in front of Rachel, I mean, very seldom does it happen, but maybe you might get a sliver or something. For the most
Hey,
part,
hey, Dolly Face. She
mm-mm,
says, I love Carla. Gosh, I
mm-hmm.
have not watched regular TV in so long. Hey, ladies, I'm in and out listening to the live. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I love Carla too.
But what?
She
Huh?
she has so much energy on that show. She do
Yeah,
all that stupid stuff.
a lot of energy. That's just her life. Cause when you watch her on Instagram, and she does in all those the exercises, she has a lot of energy.
Hmm.
It's like, come on, let's do it this way. Go this way. Da, da, da. A lot of energy. But you know who I saw one day? What's that lady that had that dance show with the young with, with the young kids, and the parents were always fighting with her, heavy set lady. Um, she had a dance. She was teaching the kids how to dance. But one day I was going into the elevator, and I turned and I looked up. It was only us two in the elevator. I said, "Wait a minute, aren't you the lady from that dance show on TV?" She said, "Yeah, I am." I said, "Oh, okay, nice to meet you." But
Did she go to jail? Are you talking about the woman that went to jail?
I think she did.
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
I think she did. Yeah, but I saw her. We were in the elevator by ourselves.
Lori said her kids are attempting to make a funnel cakes. And her goodness. Gloria. Let's see. Are those knitting machines on the shelf? Yes. A Centro and a Addy. And the Addy Express and the anyway, yeah. I
OVW.
bring them out every now and again when I want to make some quick hats. Other than that, I don't use them.
Somebody won one from OVW. I forgot which one.
Mm-mm.
I got to the end of the show when I signed in. She said, "We getting ready to finish." I said, "Oh my goodness, I missed it." She gave away bags, these nice bags, and one of those machines and cups. I missed it. I was watching something else because there'd be sometimes there'd be so many lives and you're going, okay, well, whose live should I go to? So you just tapping in and tapping in. And I never tapped into it and to hers, but by the time I did, it was late.
Mm-mm.
I missed out on that.
All right, y'all had me on longer than I'm supposed to be on.
Oh, I was trying to get to the end. The thing is about doing this is that I'm saying to myself, I'm not at the end yet because
I
it's
know it.
getting bigger as you go, and I'm like, okay, I was trying to hurry up and get to the corner, and I'm like, I'm not at the corner yet. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm almost there. Okay, as soon as I get to this corner, then and we can end this. I want to see where it's gonna stop. Oh man,
I am some kind
I,
of hungry. Woo.
I don't know what we're gonna eat because sometimes you don't want certain things, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I ain't feeling
Six hundred and
what's
fifty
around.
dollars, girl. Mm-mm.
For what?
For the knitting machine.
Mm. Told you that what's her name was buying them like crazy, giving them as gifts, so the price probably went up.
Yeah, she made this. She made the price of it go up. Crystal, you talking about Crystal?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And not just her. Everybody was really buying them because everybody was home and trying to
Oh, that's true.
try to do their craft. So it's not just her.
I'm so glad I got mine before the pandemic because I wasn't paying no
Mm,
$650 for
cause,
no. I bought the Addy King, Addy Express, whatever they call them, and the little Addy egg, which is still broke. And I think I got all of mine for like $300 and something.
wow.
So but you know, the one I have is different from the newer versions, but they all do the same thing.
Okay.
The same number of pegs on it. So I think the only difference with them is that they have an automatic counter, or whatever you call it.
Oh,
Mine
okay.
doesn't. Mine is click, 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 click.
Okay.
But it's not. Unless you're gonna use it on a regular basis, ain't no way the devil I'm gonna pay $650. I have to be able to get my money back. I haven't got my money back on either one of those yet.
Okay, I finally got to the end. So let's see now. Oh, God. Putting
I
this
just
thing on.
love
It's
those
already.
colors.
Thank you. Now I have to decide which front. Oh no,
Oh
we
no,
still have.
not the better than deep frying Oreos. What is going on with your boys?
We still have a long ways to go with this.
Put it down on
But
your.
hold on, let me try to pull it. Where is it? John, fix this back for me, please. My fashion guru back here. Okay, my fashionista. Okay,
Oh,
still kind of. Yeah, I still have to. Yeah, I needed to cover more in the front, but it's
yeah.
getting there.
Yes, it's getting there.
It's getting there. See, this is perfect because I would have been choking the other way. Okay.
Yeah. All
The
right,
only thing
GGP,
I
if you're
think I
still
did
there, you need to.
wrong, huh?
I was saying if GGP is still there, she needs to give it another go.
Whew.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm on 16 now, so I got a few more rows to go.
But yours looks airier than mine. Like when you hold it up, it looks lighter. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
mine's look so heavy. Yeah, yours is not light.
Let me see. I don't even know. I can't look in that camera because it throws me way off.
Oh yeah, look at yours came on. You must crochet real loose then.
I do,
Yeah.
especially with this big hook too.
Uh
I have no control over that hook.
huh. You
That hook
see, because
controls me.
your neckline is good,
Hmm.
so you didn't even have to add to it. But I have to do mine.
Yeah, that's what I like about that poncho is the neckline. So I'm gonna do my little single crochets around there because this is going to Atlanta. It's gonna take a ride to Atlanta.
Yeah, yours look. You see, yours look like you could wear it now. Like if it was a cooler day.
Hmm.
Mine's is when it really gets cold.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, mine is open. Yeah, mine's much
Yeah.
more open than yours.
Yeah, it is. It is. Now
Hmm.
Lori's look like it's heavy like mine. Now I haven't seen who else did it? Is it VJ?
Consuelo, haven't seen.
Consuelo. I have, mm-mm. Mm-mm.
All right, ladies,
All right.
I'm gonna go give me something to eat and sit at the computer for what time is it? For at least an hour.
7:22.
For at
Okay, you gonna
least
say
an
goodbye
hour.
to Miss Gigi? She can't hear you. So make a bye, Miss Gigi. And
Why
she
she
says
do me like that?
because she hanging with her uncle.
Oh,
When uncle's home, she don't know nobody. She was
Gigi says,
sleeping.
stick fork in me. I'm done with the crazy poncho.
Hallelujah.
No, don't
Hallelujah.
give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. You see,
And I be trying to
beautiful.
work
Now I
on.
want to make a poncho. Just need Time, yes. We
Mhm.
all need time.
I call myself working on it in the night, and then after a while, okay, after a while, I find myself doing like this, dozing. Mm-mm.
No, I can't do any late nights. That's Friday and Saturday are my late nights.
No. But if I don't, then it's kind of hard, you know.
Hmm.
It's kind of hard because when somebody wake up in the morning, they busy. They busy.
All righty.
All righty. So
I'll see y'all
see
tomorrow,
you
God willing.
tomorrow. Okie dokie. All
Everybody
right.
stay safe. Keep crocheting.
All
Bye
right.
bye. Deuces.
Deuces. All righty.